very healthy, very fit, and his hair is better than any woman's hair actually. So it's beautiful. He would also be wearing a shirt, but we decided not to get into it. This is a dapper look, which is like a more yuppie, suited, clean shave, just to show you how one person can look so different.
Exactly the same for the girl. It's important to think too, completely from top to bottom. We really thought of the shoes that they would wear.
Mostly working women or, busy housewives who just want to look good, but they don't like to look all weighed out.
Everything on it, and it was like 5 minutes and she's done.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming. Today's challenge is to show you two very distinctive looks on the same person, one male and one female, and we're going to get it started. We have done a lot of prep work so that we can save time, and but we still show you the tricks of what goes on behind the scenes.
Next, facial hair, face, and then styling. We're filling in the beard part. We've already made his eyebrows a little strong. We have worked with the blurring pen. I don't know if you guys are aware of it, but the blurring pen is a unisex product which is fast drying and transfer free. So it's very famous with men because there's just very little spots that you need to hide. I tell my team that the best friend that you have on a shoot or in the salon is your eyes. So look at the mirror, look at your eyes, always balance. Then the second thing we want to do is create some surma or kajal and smudge it a little bit.
So everyone, that Nabila has her own makeup line. I just want to ask you, what was your story behind this makeup line?
So Zero Makeup is something I launched about almost 7 years ago. And I launched that line because I feel like there's nothing existing, or there was nothing existing for brown skin. Because there is white skin and now there is black skin, but brown skin is a diaspora which has been ignored. I feel makeup has been complicated. I don't know why, but everyone's coming up with like 50 foundations and 61 foundations, and I feel like we're just ending up confusing everyone. So I did all the hard work to take the guesswork out so that you have a color which you can just, literally close your eyes and use, and it's reliable. And it's only 7 colors to choose from. And if you pick your palette and it matches your skin, like around the jawline, then you can just blindly use the rest and it will be the right blush for you. The palette has everything in it. So the way I am positioning myself in the market and want to be different from others is it's an intelligent product for people on the go who don't have time for all these complications, who are mostly working women or, busy housewives who just want to look good, but they don't like to look all weighed out. So this is makeup for real people.
When I have to tell the audience that I saw you put your makeup on, and I was very fascinated about that. She had like this little palette that had the concealer, the foundation, the lipstick, the blusher, everything on it, and it was like 5 minutes and she's done.
As you can see that the hair makes such a big difference. He was in a pony, and as soon as we put some salt spray, we put some products in it. I also cut his hair this evening to just save time, and his hair is better than any woman's hair actually. So it's beautiful. So this is his first look, it's a Malang look, and we are going to reveal this as dramatically as possible in this setting. The detail, the styling is very important. He would also be wearing a shirt, but we decided not to get into it.
Personal trainer.
Okay, so that's look one. I hope you enjoyed that.
Let's welcome Elena all together.
Like the Malang look, and then the second one that you will see, I thought that, to show a very Western, young, slow look. We have done the skin with zero makeup. We just prepped it a little bit. As you can see, we defined the eyes a little bit, done a little bit of eyebrow, a little bit of pink color on her lips. and it's very little words, but we show you how to enhance that. So I wanted to see short hair, like, like a bob, not bob, but, about this length. And Les is going to finish this hair. We pressed it and we're going to pretend it's a bob. So we're going to style it so it looks sharp. We will also show you how we are learning the front. And Zishan is going to finish her makeup.
So what inspired you to create all of these different?
Well, today I've tried to choose two looks which are completely opposite of each other. But usually, when I get a project, and we work on projects and we work on real people, 9 to 5 in our salon. So the consultation is very important. And we consult, sometimes we have clients, there'll be like a multinational coming and saying that we're shooting this commercial, we need this character. Or then be a movie star coming and saying that, I'm launching a new film, this is how I want to look, I need to have long hair, I need to look more aged, or I need to look younger, or I need to look stronger, or I need to look innocent, or a college boy. So we take the briefings from them, whether it's the star himself, or whether it's a client, whether it's a housewife, whether it's a multinational, or whether it's a designer, because we work with all these mediums. We do editorials, we do film, we do stage, we do catwalks. A lot of designers will come and say, this is my collection, I want my models to look, let's say, effortless. Sometimes they say we want us models to look very chic, or very pale, or it can be anything. Sometimes male models need to look so that the style matches the client's race. So creating an image is a very interesting concept. You have to listen to them. So I will listen because I need to face that person and then push the buttons. So the makeup is simple. The skin is done with zero makeup. We pick up the lilac of the skin, and just imagine she's going to a class. So she's dressed on men, and it's still the styling Tabesh has done is still it's got denim inside, and then still there is scrub detailings are making it look more mainly more glamorous, and in the background there's so quickly. So you can play with the hair and make the hair look short without actually cutting it. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. Wow. So can you tell us more about this look?
The second look for the Way of Money is called Dapper. Okay, and we're just trying to make him look more polished and more clean, and shave off his beard, or at least clip it very short, so you can see how a person can look so different without facial hair.
And that's gonna be a very big thing.
So when men say, oh, we don't know how to change, we don't wear makeup, but I think that they can work with their facial hair that we can't. And so there's lots.
So how do you find different style script, and how do you vision their style?
Well, if you look at the hair texture, because if I tell you the anatomy of the body, it has almost 7.5. They call it hair balls. If you draw the ball, there are 7.5 balls, for example. And if the face is 1, and the hair can be longer and make it flute, okay? And the focus stays on this much or that much. So therefore, when you're deciding a look, you need to see what medium it is, okay? If it's for a TV news anchor, then you're just seeing head and shoulder, which means almost 2. If you're seeing catwalk, then you're seeing all 7.5. So you need to know where to bring the attention. And for men, especially to answer your question, then if you focus on their natural features and their natural hair texture, then you can create an individual look, because every human has different hair type and hair textures, etc. So I saw the quick style boys today at the press conference, and they looked so beautiful and they were so enthusiastic, and the other one looked, I think, maybe Caucasian Russian, and he had blonde hair, and then the wife looked Malaysian, and he had like slick back hair and a blonde streak. And I was so inspired to see how everyone had their individual look and no one was trying to be another person. So they were all themselves working with your hair rather than against your hair. So I would work with the texture that they have, the features that they have. Sometimes they have a scanty beard, sometimes they can have a long beard, sometimes they can have a thick beard. And now, the barbering is so advanced that they're working with different beard style as well. Hair color, like, why don't men color their hair? You can do beautiful silvers and grays and charcoal grays and many blues for men. I don't like to do browns and doors for them, but I like to do platinum and silver and, like something masculine for. So lots can be done with men's hair, but you need to keep that thinking hat on and think about how to change. I'll tell you something about image makeover. In 4 seconds, you form an opinion on a person you meet without even opening your mouth, purely based on the way you present yourself. This is good and bad. It's bad because the world is so frivolous and they judge you based on how you look. But this is also good because if you want to change the message, all you need to do is change your image. And that's why the image is so important. So me as a teenager was something else. Me as a young mother growing up with the kids was different. Me as someone who was trying to establish the business was different. Me at this age, I'm a grandmother, is different. So, the requirement is different and you need to keep on reinventing yourself. I don't know about others, but I get bored of myself. So, I think always work with your given features, skill, makeup, style, hair, and create image. So this hint is why I have modern notes. This is a dapper look, which is like a more yuppie, sintered, clean shaved. Just to show you how one person can look so different. As the name suggests, Mastani, very simple and clean and very ethnic Eastern. The whole designing and accessories and clothes that we chose from different designers has been done keeping in mind the personality.
And how do you find inspiration designs? How do you place everything together?
So I would say that if I'm thinking Mastani, then in my mind I'm thinking Deepika from Pachira. Okay, and I remember I seen it. We booked the old cinema and went in my team. So I went to see the makeup in that movie, and I loved the fact that the clothes were very. They were off-whites, they were clean, they were like they were malmal fabric, cotton fabric, but still very grand. So that was very inspiring. So for this look, I've kept that really in mind.
If the casting is right, if the hair and makeup people are right, if the creative bit is right, if the creative input is right, you can make them look two different personalities, the same person, and that person will look different in every wardrobe, what every hair and makeup. Exactly the same for the girl, and it's important to think too completely from top to bottom, even the thought of the shoes that they would wear. That I want this specific shoe or this specific cut. We see a lot of silhouettes are different. These are three different layers of fabric. You see there's a little bit of red you see under the garara.